The Steelers have to play with masks on this weekend.
Not a big deal.
Right? Are the Steelers at home? No, the Steelers don't have to. Are the Eagles at home?
They're both away, I believe.
Okay, so with the new mandate that
figured out.
Governor Tom Wolf, Ross Tucker was reporting this because he listened to a local news station in somewhere in Pennsylvania. The Steelers, the Eagles, Penn State, Temple, Pitt, whatever other team you're thinking of that's playing football right now in the state of Pennsylvania, they have to wear masks while they're playing because Governor Tom Wolf's new protocol that he put into place for all of Pennsylvania. Pumped to see how this plays out.
It's going to be interesting.
Pumped to see how this plays out. You think, oh my God, if the NFL players are running out there masked up underneath their helmet after getting tested every single day and going in a bubble and lockdown, I'm excited to hear how the NFL and the NFLPA call old Governor Tom Wolf and see how this works out. And I think, I don't know much about Tom Wolf or anything like that, but I feel like if you know a little bit about politics, Tom Wolf's going to get what, just a couple $1 million donation into his campaign or something? And all, no more masks. Soccer players definitely. Football's good though, unless soccer wants to talk. Unless soccer wants to. Isn't that kind of how that whole thing works?
I assume so,
Feels like it.
Oh, I mean, I'm not questioning the integrity of anybody. You know,
No,
I mean,
never.
I'm not doing that. But I feel like this will get changed within the next week or so
For sure.
because there's no NFL teams playing in Pennsylvania this week.
Question, because I see it sometimes during cold weather games, DBs wear like those ski masks like over their mouth and nose. Are those allowed?
Well, gators are different than those, right? Those you can breathe out of.
Gotcha.
Because you see the air coming out. Those gators, I've been wearing them a lot more now. Now, granted, there's people that say the gators don't work, and then this mask doesn't work, and that mask doesn't work, or whatever. But with the gator, you don't breathe out at all, right? Like you do this whole thing though, and it doesn't go on the other side, which is how they were telling you what a good mask is and what isn't a good mask. Remember, put your mask on, go in front of a candle, and see if you can blow it out. If you can blow it out, that mask ain't worth a shit. You're actually killing yourself and other people. You're dead. Don't wear that mask. Wear this mask. And then this mask has holes in it because it has vents because maybe you want to breathe. Can't wear that mask either. Even if it's a one-way vent and air's only coming in, not going out, can't wear it because maybe there's a little bit better financial interest in this particular set of masks. But the gator, the one that I wear at least, I can't breathe out of. And I would assume that is going to be tough for some particular NFL players or big-time players to be like, what the fuck's going on? Here's from the Washington Post an hour ago. The new Pennsylvania mandate does say plastic shields may be used as face covering, so as long as they cover the nose and the mouth, extend below the chin to the ears, and leave no exposed gap between the forehead and the shield's headpiece. Some NFL players have worn face shields attached to who?
The ones they first released.
Like hockey helmets?
No one's worn that in a game.
This is them trying to soften it, right? This is them like, oh, some NFL players have already done this, which satisfy the NFL requirement for mask use during practices, but others don't like the face shields because they create breathing issues. Yeah, no shit. We just talked about the masks that are, the only masks that are allowed are ones that you're not allowed to breathe out of.
Yeah.
So, I mean, this is wild. This is wild.
I just hope
But hey, I just hope everybody survives.
There you go.
Right? Is that what you're about to say?
Oh, yeah. That's all that matters. Health is wealth, baby.
Health is wealth.
It is.
You know what else is wealth? Getting 20% off,
Whoa.
Store it up at McAfeeShow.com.
Yes.
Right now, yeah. How long is the sale going to last? Nobody knows. Nobody
Hurry
knows.
up, though.
This will be interesting because I believe Iowa plays at Penn State this weekend. So,
Oh, wow.
Oh, well, Penn State's got more problems.
well, I know.
I mean,
but
Penn State isn't even thinking about it. They just found out that they have to wear masks this morning or whatever. And I think they're like, masks? Who cares about that? We got players calling the cops after getting in fights in the locker room.
whole building's burning
The
down.
whole building's burning down. There's sexual harassment claims going on in that locker room. I mean,
Nebraska.
that's from a HBO documentary, a miniseries. But there's a lot going on at Penn State. I assume they don't even know about the goddamn mask shot. Adam Schefter says the exception in Section 3 of the order does apply to players on the field, so players will not be required to wear face coverings while in the game. Oh, so everything we just said was a lie. How about all these people, the local news, Ross Tucker, everybody's talking about how this does not say no to NFL players. And Schefter's like, called the governor, read the fucking
Section
contract.
3.
Section 3, Clause 2, NFL players are allowed to wear their helmets with no mask on the field.
Which makes sense because NFL doctor Alan Seals looked at genome sequencing and said doesn't Doesn't happen on the field. You can't get COVID on the
Read the
field.
fine
Look at
print,
this.
Ross.
There we go, Section 3. Yeah! We read a Washington Post article, which was wrong. Okay, the Washington Post article was wrong. It was reporting that in the state of Pennsylvania, with the new mandate that Governor Tom Wolf has put into place, players are going to have to wear face masks and shields while playing the game. So that would be the Steelers, the Eagles, Penn State, Temple, Pitt. Anybody that's playing in the state of Pennsylvania right now, players would not be exempt from the rule which states they have to wear a mask all the time. In the Washington Post article, they said NFL players have already been wearing full masks on their. They basically alluded to the fact to soften the blow. Like NFL players have already been doing this. I said that was bullshit. I don't think anybody has been doing that. Turns out Keelan Cole last weekend did have a hockey helmet looking football helmet and did have the mask all the way down. Now, granted, did it go down below the chin? Was it all the way down? I don't think so, but he did have an entire mirrored-in thing in the 15-degree weather of Green Bay, which was a little bit breezy for the Jacksonville Jaguars, and he scored a kick, punt return touchdown.
I was going to say, initially we thought COVID may have made people better at football. These masks have a direct correlation with having a great day on the gridiron.
Yeah, so good for Keelan Cole. So we were wrong there in a couple times in the first hour. That's not normal.
No, it's not.
no,
Typically,
no.
100%.
But when we do make mistakes, here we are owning up to them.
Yep, correct.
From Pitt Athletics, Pitt football and Virginia Tech will have face coverings for tomorrow's game at Heinz Field. Okay? But we don't know if that is on the field while playing or off the field. We've seen players accidentally leave their mask on from the sideline and go into the game with their helmet on, and it is awesome, by the way. It looks awesome whenever they do. They have done that in the past. If now Schefter's saying, hey, Section 3 of the law states that players on the field won't have to wear it. And by the way, we trust Schefter around here. If Schefter's saying something, there's a reason behind it. But it seems like there's still potential miscommunication out there from people who haven't read Adam Schefter's Twitter account, which they need to get to it quick.